Welcome back to part 3 of my GPS module installation, and today we are going to be installing it, pretty much the final part. And with regards to this part, it's actually pretty much all it is, a plug and play situation. Just requires a very small screwdriver because there's some small Phillips head screws to be taken out, and all that then happens is you just remove the top GPS bracket from the body of the Scout, and then just simply thread through the wires. It's a simple process, but what if you've read or seen my last video is that you need a very small screwdriver, and it's taken me a while to find it, because it's more of a hobbycraft screwdriver that I've needed. But anyway, so moving on, what we've got then is the removal of the top GPS housing for the Scout. So inside there's 3 wires that need to be unplugged, and you have the white wire which is there at the front. You've also got back in the box, we have the compass calibration and the GPS wires that need to be unplugged from this box here. They are literally just clipped in. There's it tells you on the side what those wires do. So after unscrewing 4 screws, that leaves you with the old compass, as you can see, and pretty much with that, the casing holds that GPS in place. What you can actually do, I've discovered, is keep the bottom part of the casing and the mounting bracket. All that needs replacing is the top of the GPS housing, and by what you can see in the video here is because the GPS module is a lot bigger than what's currently in the Scout, and thus it will need a new top mounting. There's no way of sorting it out, no other way of doing it. You do need the slightly bigger mould to fit the new chip in. So as you can see here, it does say, or I have put it in there, that there are 4 screws there. If you want to completely remove the bracket from the housing, you can do. And then finally, what we have here is the comparison between the two GPS modules, the green being the older and the blue being the new one. As I've said before, it's a lot thicker, a lot more chunky. Okay, so having now installed it, it's pretty simple to put back, and I didn't feel I needed to do a video of how to put it all back in, but I've put together some clips for you to look at to see the difference. This is in my back garden where I have always struggled to get a signal. You'll see what you're looking at is the before, where the Scout is sat in my back garden for well over a minute, and it actually received no signal at all, nothing. I don't know why my back garden's got a slight issue with the GPS, but it just doesn't get it. So if we move on now to the after, same process before, turning it on is in the same location as before. What I do is I just speed it up for you so that you can cut straight to the satellite. And how I found it was, again, because it's the back garden, it just takes that little while to find the satellites, but, and it's good, it did actually find them. And before I had nothing, and we went to 2 to 3 blue blinking lights, which is great because I've not got that at all, and I never had that before. But you can see now that I've now got that, so very good. And then what I did, I've moved on to another area to give you an idea that it wasn't just a fluke. So we're now in a different area where, again, the GPS is, I'm not in a park, I should say. GPS is, again, a bit harder to come across, but it's still possible. But on this occasion, I've left it for well over a minute, and you'll see from the video that we still do not have any form of blue blinking light at all. And then we finally move on to the final demo, which is the new chip in. We'll turn it on, and we'll see how quickly it locks. Just allow it to pair up with the transmitter, like so. There goes the red blinking lights. We'll just forward that on. And this actually locked on a lot quicker. Okay, we've still got 2 to 3 blinking lights, but again, we had nothing before, and now we've got lights. If I go into a park in the future where I get a lot more, I expect to see a lot more. But if you remember from my first video, what I said was that you can't. If you get a couple of blinking lights, this potentially could double it. If you get no blinking lights, it's possible you will now get some. So overall, it's done its job, and now all I've got to do is test it. So my final part, hopefully, will be to take the Scout out, and after a couple of days, months, should I say, of not flying, it'll be hopefully good to get it in the air and give it a shot. So thank you for watching, and if you've obviously purchased one of these, then good luck. Hope the video has been helpful. Please like, subscribe to my channel, and if you've got any comments on this GPS module, then please do write them below, because it's not just me that reads them. And I will catch up with you all very, very soon. So take care, and see you very soon.